Hey there YouTube, get him away. Today starts another week of crap and, messed up schedules. So, this week's theme is tips for school, and, I don't really know how to go about this, but I'm just going to take my personal experiences and what I learned the hard way and give them to you. So, if you're going into middle school and you're scared and of everything, don't worry, because high school is going to be a lot worse. So you have that to go through before you get there. Alright, well, I'm going to start with number one, be in school. Okay. Stay in school. Okay. Actually, you know, I'm not even going to talk about, like, school, really. I'm not going to talk a lot about that. I'm going to talk about friendship. Friendship is magic. Okay. First of all, know who you are, and don't try to change yourself to blend into a certain group of kids. And this is kind of like for boys and girls, because at one point I pretended like I liked One Direction so I could, I mean I do, I like their music, but I had their posters all over my room so I could be like normal. And right now, I mean, I've got a Led Zeppelin t-shirt on, and I'm an old soul, and I don't really listen to a lot of the music a lot of the girls do now. And, so, you know, just be yourself. It doesn't matter what bands you like, really, but that's one thing. And you can hang out with people who like One Direction. I mean, I do all the time. I mean, all the girls at school are, like, obsessed, so, yeah. So, like, first know who you are, and then I guess probably make friends from there. Like, find a group of people that you can do well with. Don't hang out with the wrong people. Don't hang out with the wrong people and do something that harms you or somebody else. Don't, you know, I mean, wait until you're older to experiment with that kind of crap, because, like, honestly, there's a lot of kids in my grade that, like, they'll smoke and they drink and they've tried everything, and it's not the time to worry about that kind of stuff. Wait until you're older to do that kind of stuff, okay? Because I've seen a lot of kids get in a lot of trouble, and, yeah, I haven't done that because I'm a good cookie, so. So, there's that. Bring an extra set of clothes, because you never know when somebody's gonna spill tomato soup all over you. Yeah, you'll find out in the last few videos. It's probably week before last week. Yep. Watch that, and you'll know the story behind that. I guess if you're scared of, like, the girls, mainly, I think, I don't know about the boys, I really don't know, but, changing in gym, like, really, it's not as big a deal as everybody makes it out to be. Like, you're all in one room. I mean, we even have, you know, there's like a ton of girls in there. Nobody cares. Just change. Nobody's gonna, like, sit there and stare at you. It's not, like, anything like that. I mean, like, please, like, don't, like, strip off all your clothes and just walk straight through there, because nobody really wants to see that. Okay? So there's another thing. I'm trying to think. I honestly wouldn't, like, I worry a lot about my grades, but it honestly, if you think about it, it's not really the time to worry about that kind of stuff. Like, learn as much as you can, put 100% effort in, you know, try at least, and you'll probably get where you want to be. Because if you spend all your time worrying about what grades you're gonna get and stuff like that, you're gonna stress out too much to the point where when the math test gets placed in front of you, you're gonna miss 8 out of the 30 problems because you are just too nervous. I would know. One thing, okay? I hope that you at least tried band, because right now, my school has a very small band, okay, and I know, like, there's about 8 guys who are thinking about quitting, and they're good, like, everybody's, you know, you have to practice and get your stuff done. I mean, how do you fail band? Like, if you practice and put effort in, you're gonna be a good player. I mean, that's all there is to it. And I think that a musical education can take you a lot of places. Even if what you're doing, what you plan on doing when you grow up, doesn't have anything to do with music or being a band director or anything like that, I still think it's a nice thing to do. I love band. I play an acid tuba, and it's awesome. And just in case you're wondering what an acid tuba is, it's a French horn. So, I love my French horn, and I practice every day I can, as much as I can, because I'm a big old band nerd. That's like my favorite class of the day, even though it's only like half the time we get for our other classes, which I'm very angry about, because it's like saying that English is more important than music. And I think, and you're probably thinking, well, it is, isn't it? Honestly, it's not. Because, I mean, I don't know, it depends how passionate you are about music. But I think they're equally as important. Anyways, okay, I'm getting off track. Besides me being a big old band nerd and everything, what is the theme this week? Oh, yeah. Oh, okay, I was talking about Friends, and then how did I start talking about band? Okay, never mind. Okay, so yeah. So there's a few tips. Study, like, literally, you need to actually study. I mean it, like, study. Like, I feel like I am, like, one of the few kids that actually studies and actually practices French horn. Well, French horn. Practices instruments. Like, they write it, you know, down. They're like, yeah, I totally practiced. But they didn't, because they sound terrible. And my band director's not stupid, and he knows, you know, when you haven't practiced, so they act like he's an idiot. And that's, I mean, we've gone through so many band directors lately, and they just keep leaving, and it's scary, so, yeah. So I actually study, and if you're a band, actually practice, okay? This stuff is important, you know, you gotta know what's coming. I think there's some kind of strange bird in my window, so if you hear anything, just ignore that. So that's pretty much all I got. I'm probably, like, wasting a lot of your time. This video is, like, really long, if you're watching it. So, there's just a few musical tips for your middle school, and, yeah. So, you guys will see their other videos this week, sometime. And, I guess I'll see you guys around. Peace out, YouTube.